Hey guys, welcome to Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. I'm Sarah. I'm married to Mark and we have 8 kids at home. And the way that I'm getting this video done this morning is I'm talking to you while I mix some bread and knead it. So anyway, I just had this on my mind this morning because I've been seeing people from different states, from here in my own area, who are already worried about school. And in our area, school hasn't even started yet. And they're already worried about the amount of time that it's going to take away from their family and the things that they're not going to be able to do, like family time, being able to eat meals together and stuff like that. And I just wanted to say there's still time to homeschool your kids. Homeschooling is hard. I'm one of the first to say that it's hard. It takes up your time and it takes up your energy and it keeps you from being able to just go out for coffee at the last minute and things like that. But it is so worth it. God gives us our kids. Sorry, that was probably loud. God gives us our kids to just for us to enjoy, for us to disciple, for us to teach about Him and His goodness and His love and all of that stuff. And what better way to do it than through schooling your children, where you can be teaching them that the reason we want to learn math is because we want to learn about the order that God has put into numbers. Teaching science, and we can teach that we are always pointing to God because God's the one who created all those natural processes that are keeping the world around us going. I don't know if I had enough. We can teach Bible in school and not have to be worried that our kids are, what our kids are being taught about other religions and other gods. In our home, we teach about other religions and we teach what other people think. Okay, I'm going to move you guys. So hopefully, hello. I have to get into the flower bucket, which is where you guys were so nicely resting. Hold on. We'll get back. But teaching our kids about God. Whoa. Hello. I'll put you back up there. Hold on. We teach about other religions and why people believe what they do about the creation of the earth and why they believe, like almost every culture has a deity they feel that they need to worship to be able to just go on with life. And, like you hear about like in India where they'll have gods to all these different things. So like a god to rain, and if it hasn't rained lately, maybe you're not pleasing him enough and you're not giving him enough sacrifices and things like that. But the thing is, we serve a God who, without us doing anything, He chose to love us. And that's just amazing. We don't have to do anything. Our religion is all about how Jesus did it for us. And because Jesus did it for us, and we love Him, we're going to want to do things back. We're going to do that as like out of love for Him, but not because we have to do something. And so many other cultures of the world believe that they have to do something to please their God, whoever that may be. So anyway, being able to keep your kids home, being able to teach them, like I said, math and science and Bible, why God has done that, being able to teach them reading so they can read the Bible for themselves, get to know more about this great God we serve, being able to teach them the things that are of value to your family, even if you're not a Christian and you're watching my channel. Like, ultimately, I would love for you to understand who God really is. But just being able to teach family values. My family, when I was growing up, we were not very involved in the church. Like, we went to church every Sunday, but we didn't really have a relationship with God. But we were very community minded. So we were always out doing things, serving people. And that was just part of my growing up. We also were very big readers. My parents instilled a love for reading in me. Being able to instill those things in your kids. But also not sending them off to have the best moments of their day to be given to other people. I enjoy my children. I enjoy spending time with them. Right now it's first thing in the morning. We were all kind of spread out because we were just finishing breakfast and we were doing our breakfast chores. And then I put on just a short video about God for the kids in the other room so that I could knead this bread. And we're about to sit down for Bible time. But what time of the day are kids like the grumpiest and the dunnest? around dinner time. That's when you're getting them home from school. That's the time that you get to invest in them. Hey, Johnny, I want to have fun with you today. Mom, I'm so tired. I've been in school all day and these people were bullying me and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, never mind the bullies and all that stuff that goes on. Can you hold my camera for a second? Because I'm sorry. Naomi's here holding the baby and I need another cup of flour. You can put it back on there so it doesn't get the flour out. Go ahead. Thank you. I should have set up a tripod, but I didn't. Anyway, the best part of the day, oh, we have a baby bomber. The best part of your day is given up to the school system. And then parents complain, oh, my child didn't get to learn this, my child didn't get to learn this. In homeschooling, I get to teach the kids what I want. If we want to learn about oceans and then go down and look at the tide pools, we can do that. If we have a child who's interested, just recently, we had kids that were interested in like presidential Secret Service and like the Secret Service cars, all the technology that goes into that. We were able to just spend a day watching videos and reading books about that. What else have we done lately? The kids and I are learning about Christopher Columbus, the little kids and I. We've been doing art study. We've been out just enjoying outside time, teaching one of the little ones to ride a bike. That's all stuff we can do as part of our school day. Because our school day, the one thing I've been seeing complaints is the teachers have the kids all this time and then they send them home with homework and stuff. When you're teaching each of your children until mastery, meaning they know the subject material in front of them, sometimes that math lesson is going to take a whole 45-minute teaching time where you're sitting with your child and you guys are doing examples and you're having fun with it. It's not drudgery when you're getting to do it with the one kid, but your kid might get it in the first 10 minutes. And when they're in school, they're sitting there for the 45 minutes while everyone else is trying to figure it out because math class is 45 minutes and we need to fill that time. So sometimes the lessons go really quick. Sometimes they go really slow. In homeschooling, I can say, you know what? We're not quite ready for multiplication. We're gonna stay and keep doing addition and subtraction problems while your brain is still trying to compute those. And one of the great things about homeschooling is kids learn a lot from playing. And so you can give them a math lesson and then let them go out and play. And while they're not even thinking about the math lesson you gave them, their brain is making connections that make that information something that they can pull up later. It's so cool that even though they're not actually doing the subject, like they're not playing with numbers and doing the subject you just taught them, their brain is making that information make sense where they can use that information better later. Where if you sit them down for a 45-minute lecture on math and then you throw them into the 45-minute science class and then you throw them into the 45-minute reading class, their brain doesn't have time to just accustom itself to all that information they've just gotten. Homeschooling is so cool. So anyway, this is just, if you have any questions about homeschooling, please feel free to ask. It is legal in all 50 states. I don't know about other countries, so you can ask questions you have about homeschooling, but I won't be able to help you find resources for your area necessarily. But homeschooling is so wonderful, and you're not passing your kid off to other people to teach them things that are against God and the greatest part of their day. And when you're a teacher, you have so much to offer. A lot of teachers in public school are not teaching the subject that they are most passionate about or that they even went to school for. I know my dad really, really loved history. He was a teacher the last couple of years of his life. Really, really loved history. There were years they had him teaching science. I love my dad. He doesn't know science. But parents will hand their kids to the public school saying, well, I'm not educated enough in that subject to be able to teach my child. But you know what? You might have more education than the public school person you're sending them to, because that's how public schools work. If you have a teaching degree in anything, you can teach any subject. And you know what? As a homeschool mom, one of the greatest things I get to do is I get to sit alongside my kids while we learn. My older daughter learned ASL herself when she graduated. She chose to do that. And here comes this student and I decided yesterday to start learning ASL together, right? No, you can do a couple songs. Do some riser songs. So anyway, she was coming out. Abigail is 9, and her and I are sitting down and doing a little bit of ASL each day, which we're doing on the computer. I don't need to know it. I can learn it alongside her, and it's great. So you don't have to know everything. You just need to know what you want from your kids. And what I want from my kids is kids who have been taught how to love and obey God. I'm not saying that I can do that. That's God's job to do. But it is my job to teach them. He will do the saving. It doesn't matter what I do. But the Bible has told me to be faithful to teaching the kids. So I'm going to do that part, and he'll decide whether they're going to be saved or not. And also I get to make sure that they are good members of society, that they know how to read and write and hold down a job and all of those things. And I get to help develop them into being my best friends. So I still have most of the kids in the house, but Virginia is 21. She's married, she lives in Tennessee. I don't get to see her very often. And it's really sad because she's one of my, like, I would explain her as one of my best friends. I would talk to her about anything, not just because she's my child, but because I actually genuinely enjoy time with her. So I get to raise my kids to do that too. So anyway, I hope that was encouragement. I'm done kneading. I'm doing it in a black shirt again. Why I keep doing that, I don't know. And for people who are watching this and say, oh, she's just in the kitchen all the time. I enjoy being in the kitchen, and so I came to make bread, and I enjoy this little baby. So I'm gonna go feed him, and we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. Bye.